Too many things to face in life. We got to hold our heads up high and stick to the formula of life. Too many things to give thanks for.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another I Tell Eat and Treats video where we prioritize health and longevity. It has been getting quite chilly here in Georgia and I do not deal well with the cold. I'm literally going to Jamaica in a couple of weeks for my annual hibernation. But anyways, welcome to another day of Vlogmas. I missed a couple of days but we're back on schedule. We're starting today's what I eat in a day off with 1 liter of key lime water to hydrate my system. I just wanted to say really quickly that I'm having a 10,000 subscriber giveaway where I give away a free Nama M1 to one lucky person. I posted it in my previous video, and if you want to enter at a chance to win a free M1, go ahead and go to that past video. There are only 6 more days left to enter, so make sure you don't miss out on the amazing opportunity. If you live in the US, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been getting a whole heap of recalls for different fruit and vegetables, and honestly, it's extremely concerning. Somebody the other day mentioned to me that the United States has not gone by a single month without receiving a recall of some frozen or fresh fruits or vegetables. And that's just genuinely terrifying. So I always make sure to wash my produce very, very well, especially if I'm consuming the produce raw. And don't worry, I actually washed and peeled off that cucumber that just fell on the ground. But I just cannot wait till a day where I'm living in a country where I don't have to worry about like so many different factors. Whether that might be moving back to my home country, Jamaica, whether that might be moving somewhere else in the Americas. I am just looking forward to a day where I can find another country to truly call it my home. The juicer I'm using today is, of course, the Kuvings Auto 10 Plus. I love this thing. I use it every single day to either batch juice or to make a single serve juice. And it's just incredible. As you could see earlier, I didn't have to cut up my cucumber. I didn't have to cut up my apples. And for people who are concerned about the cyanide that's present in apple seeds, the juicer actually separates the seeds completely uncrushed into the pulp from the juice. So there's no need to worry about any sort of apple or cyanide poisoning. Of course, the first solid food of the day is going to be a fruit bowl, of course. And this mango today was so delicious. It was firm, it was nice, it was tasty. I went ahead and paired this up with a couple other fruits as well, like berries. And I wanted to say that if you are a woman, you definitely need to be consuming berries because they can really help with hormone balance. Ever since I started to consume a whole lot more berries, especially raspberries, my hormones have felt a whole lot more balanced, my emotions are more steady, and my cycle has just felt a lot more steady. This next recipe is honestly so delicious. It's full of protein, and let me tell you all about it. So first of all, we're starting off to make my pumpkin seed scramble, vegan scrambled eggs, quote unquote. This has so much protein. It has like 21 grams of protein just per serving alone. If you want to learn how to make it, the link will be in the description box down below. I'm also using a king oyster mushroom and a king trumpet mushroom to batter and put into my air fryer and make quote unquote vegan fried chicken. I'm actually using spelt flour as the batter, so that adds even more protein, which is so awesome. This recipe will also be linked in the description box down below if you are interested. This breakfast recipe was so incredible. I shared it on my Instagram story like a week ago, and so many people were taken aback. So I just wanted to show you all how I made this plate because it was so good.
I roll through, I don't hang around, no. I've been about my business, I've been working to the moon. As in my religion, we're just getting to the dough. On a mission, I've been 10 toes, I don't never fold. ain't no competition. Beef in the bottom, make you running at the dishes. We need it all from the spring to the winter. We don't take no intermissions, but in the hours and the seconds and the minutes, as long as the clock still tick, you can always count on me.
I wanted to have a quick conversation about like veganism and what it means to be vegan, but also like the hatred that you might get from being vegan, not only from non-vegans, but from vegans alike. So the other day I received a comment from this really nasty person on one of my high raw vegan videos, basically saying that just because I threw salad on my plate doesn't mean that it's a high raw recipe. To me, number one, I think that there are so many other serious things in the world happening currently than being so obsessed over what somebody's labeling a video on social media. And number two, I feel like it's comments like this and thinking like this that are what stop people from being vegan in the first place. I'm going to continue to label my high raw vegan videos high raw vegan because they are high raw. As a matter of fact, throwing lettuce on a plate is indeed what makes a meal high raw, because if you didn't have any lettuce on your plate, then it wouldn't be high raw. That's all I have to say to that. Some people are just bitter. In Jamaica, we would call people like that bad mind. So if you see bad mind people, take away yourself. Anyways, let's go ahead and get back to the video on hand.
Too many things to face in life. We got to hold our heads up high and stick to the formula of life. Too many things to give thanks for. You might not have a house or a car, still hold on to love being not far. Let you turn things around. Put you on a higher ground. Love can say.
So the pumpkin seed scramble cooks very quickly, and I had went out to cook at the mail, and when I came back it was unfortunately crisping off. So if you're cooking this recipe, make sure you don't leave it and make sure you're turning it consistently. Alright, this plate was so delicious. The scrambled pumpkin seeds were so good and full of protein. The tomato salad was delicious, and the chicken fried oyster mushroom, oh my goodness, chef's kiss, seasoned to perfection, so tender on the inside and crispy on the outside. If you are missing textures as a vegan, I would definitely say try oyster mushroom. They are so delicious and rewarding, and of course cruelty free.
Too many don't live to see the day. Love be the author of the day. The author of the day. It can take away your doubts. Take away your doubts. Put you on the positive route.
So I know these potatoes might look a little bit different. Don't worry, they're literally just purple potatoes. I had gotten them from an Asian farmer's market the other day, and they were pretty cool. I thought that they would have been like purple sweet potatoes, but they were just regular potatoes that were purple. They were still pretty good though, and I'm sure they have a lot more antioxidants than regular potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bowl with that food that I had, because in today's video I'm really focusing on not having any food waste, and the star of the show is going to be those leftovers that I had. Now I'm gonna use my Nama M1 plant-based milk maker to make some homemade almond and pistachio milk. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and enter the giveaway, go ahead and do that. Link will be in the description box down below.
From the most high above, it's a gift from the most high above. Love is life and life is love. It multiplies like the stars up above. It multiplies like the stars up above. It can turn things around. Take you on a higher ground. Love can save the day. Take you place you never.
A matcha a day keeps the grumpiness away. I have been seriously loving matcha. As you all could see, I've been making it in literally all of my what I eat in a day. This green tea powder is so good, and it cannot be compared to coffee, because honestly coffee is not good for you and it doesn't really have any health benefits. Matcha helps me to feel calm. I don't get any jitters or anything from matcha, and I'm also not addicted to matcha. I know I make it every day, but it's just because I have it in my pantry and I really love it, and it just tastes good. So why would you not enjoy something that is good for you and healthy for you and tastes good as well? Now I'm naming this my colorful Buddha bowl because I have a whole heap of fresh veggies and this stuff was so good. I always need to add fresh uncooked vegetables on the plate no matter what I'm eating. If I don't have fresh veggies on my plate, then am I really Tiffany? No, I wouldn't think so. Now the protein on this plate is coming from my quinoa, it's coming from the beans, and honestly this plate had over 25 grams of protein and I had more servings as well. Oh, it probably had even more protein because this golden sauce is actually tahini based, so let's go with about 30 grams of protein. It's so colorful, it was so delightful, and I'm the type of person that really loves color in her life, but I need color on my plate as well. I ended off the day with this vegan granola that I had in my pantry from a brand called Love Crunch, and oh my gosh, it was so sweet, you guys. I usually like to be positive about things I try, but this was so sweet. I used to love it in the past, but I guess I had a higher sugar tolerance. Now I don't consume really any type of sugar. I usually just have unrefined sugar like from dates, maple syrup, agave, and it was almost a bit too sweet to enjoy. So I definitely want to try to make my own like vegan Nutella type granola in the future.
I put this on it.
I ended off the day coming back from the gym. As you could see, the outfit changed because I was basically working in my pajamas the whole entire day. So I mixed some coconut water with some black cherry juice, a little tip of salt, and this is my homemade Gatorade. If you're interested in the recipe, it will be linked in the description box down below. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!